So, one of my favorite things, I've been watching Ultra Sign Up and all the people who are signing up for No Man's Land. It's like 3 weekends from now, which is coming up really, really soon. And my favorite thing I'm seeing on the people who are signing up is like, if not a third, at least like half of the people who have signed up have never done a trail race before, at least not on Ultra Sign Up. That's really cool. That means that like a huge portion of the race have never done a trail race before, and one of our goals for doing this race was to introduce people to trail racing. So I am very excited. I'm so much hoping that we don't screw this up and that we very much introduce trail running and trail racing in a very positive way, because it so much is. It's such a fun sport. It's such a fun community, and we're hoping No Man's Land is that experience for so many new runners. So, in that spirit, I'm Nick Cronin with Lafitte Running, and today I want to give a couple of tips on trail racing for people who have never done trail running before. Just a couple of quick things on that. So, the first tip I'm going to give you, if you have not run on trails before, don't let this race be the first time your feet touch dirt. Especially if you plan on racing it. Running on a trail is a little different than running on asphalt, and it is a little unpredictable. It's a little more. The good thing is, if you're from the local area, it's very easy to go to Sam Houston and run a piece of the trails. If you're going to Sam Houston, park in the main area next to where the campers are, and go hit up the Orange Trail. The Orange Trail is right there. You can hop on it. It's about 1.5 miles, and it's a great way to experience what it's like to run on dirt, especially for people who are a little nervous about tripping or something like that. So that would be my first piece of advice: is go out to Sam Houston and run a piece of a trail. If you can't, there's always a little local piece of trail that you can do in town, whatever town is for you. So that would be my first one. The second one is a lot of people are worried about getting lost. We're going to try our best to make it as foolproof as possible to avoid getting lost on the trail, because I've done races where I've been running for so long that my brain has shut off, and I need something to kind of figuratively hold my hand and guide me where to go on the trail, just because my brain isn't working anymore and I can't follow a map. So in that vein, we try to set that up for people who have never been on the trail before, or at least never been on that section of trail before. We don't want people questioning, am I going the right way? Oh no, the trail split, which way to go? I don't want to have somebody lose 5 minutes or 10 minutes on their time because they got lost and they got turned around. It sucks. It's happened to me plenty of times. I've DNF'd a few races because I went the wrong dang way, and I don't want that to happen. So we're going to put out what's called confidence flags. It's a little flag, a little orange flag, very obviously put there for the race. So while you're running, if the flag is on your right, you're going the right way. If the flag is on your left, you're going the wrong way. So if you duck out in the woods to go pee, and you come back on and you start running again, and that flag is now on your left, you're going the wrong dang way. Turn around. It should be on your right. The other thing is, if the trail splits, what we're going to do is put a bunch of flags across the trail that you're not supposed to go on. So we're not allowed to block off trails. This is going to be an open trail event. In other words, it's not just for the race. Anybody could be hiking. Anybody could be riding their bike. So be careful of that. So if you're running and you have to physically step over a flag to keep going down a trail, you're on the wrong trail. We're going to mark it off to where we're just going to put a bunch of flags blocking the trail. If you're on a bike or you're hiking and you want to go down the trail, you should be able to. But if you're doing the race and you have to go over flags, you're going the wrong way. Follow the obvious route. And then what we're going to do is put those confident flags every like 1/4 mile. So if you're running and you're not sure where you're going, and it's been about 1/2 mile and you ain't seen a flag in a while, you probably, again, going the wrong direction. So watch for those confidence flags. And then also, we are going to have volunteers, especially in the sections where we're pretty sure people are going to be like, I've exited the trail, now where do I go? we're going to have volunteers there to hopefully kind of guide you, at least for the first lap or two, so you have a good idea of where to go. So we're going to try to make it as easy as possible for everybody to find their way along the trails. So those that. The other thing is, because it is an open trail, kind of be mindful of your manners on the trail. If you come across somebody hiking, if you come across somebody biking, or if you come across another racer, you always yield to the person going faster. So if somebody's running faster than you, don't block that single track. Get out of the way. And you don't have to like jump 7 feet off of the trail. It's literally just move like quarter inch that way, and that person can pass you. That being said, if you're moving faster than somebody else, give them plenty of notice. Don't scare the tar out of them by getting right behind them and then yelling at them, on your left. No. Quarter mile away, when you see them, start making a bunch of noise. I haven't found the perfect noise that doesn't scare people, but it's better to scare people from like a quarter mile away than like right on their butt. If you see a bike coming, always yield to bikes, because if they hit you, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt them more because they will fly off the bike and over the handlebars and break a thing. So yield to bicycles. Also, yield to old people. If there's an old person hiking on the trail, get out of the way. Let them pass. It's just polite. So mind your manners on the trail. Also, don't litter. We will come down hard on people who litter, because what we're going to do is we got a team of volunteers. Thank your local Boy Scouts. They're going to be helping us out so hard on this race. And one of the things they're going to do is they're going to walk sections of this trail and pick up every piece of trash that you dump. So in other words, if you litter on this thing, you are making poor children pick up trash for you. Don't be that person. So also in that vein, all these volunteers that are helping out are there to help you have a great race. They're taking time out of their day to help for various reasons. Thank them. They are so much there to help you, and it is so sweet that they are there to help, and I'm so happy that we're getting so many volunteers for it. So definitely thank the volunteers as you pass them. It's so sweet that they're able to do this race. My last piece of advice, this is Louisiana. The weather is stupid, especially the humidity. If you start this, like right now, the temperature when on my run this morning was 65 degrees. It felt so nice. The humidity was 600%. Like you couldn't see this morning while I was running. That's something to take into account, is that humidity. So while you're running, you're like, oh, it feels great. I don't need to bring water. You're going to, because of that humidity, even though it is really pleasant temperature-wise, that humidity is going to make you sweat like crazy. You will be surprised how quickly you will dehydrate on a pleasant morning because of that humidity. So take water and drink water on the road. Drink water like a job. The better example is the Danimal. I won the very first Danimal, not because I was the fastest. I am not fast. I won the Danimal because I was the only person not dehydrated, because it started so nice on that race that nobody drank water except for me. I drank it like a job. So definitely when you do that race, follow that example. Drink water, drink water, drink water. Even if you're just like, it's so nice, kind of pay attention. How much are you sweating? Because you're probably in the humidity sweating a lot. And your race is going to go so much better if you, especially for those 50K runners, you're going to do so much better if you're drinking a ton of water during this race. Any other thing I can think of is bathrooms. It's a public trail. Kids are there. Old people are there. Does the bear poop in the woods? Yes. You're not a bear. So at the end of the orange trail, there's a bathroom. At the end of the blue trail, there is a bathroom. At the start finish, there is a bathroom. There's really not far you can travel before hitting up a bathroom. If you have to go, shoot for the bathrooms. If you have to go in the woods, but go a little distance into the woods. Don't just go right off the trail. I have come across on races people just peeing right off of the trail. It's awkward for everybody, and it's not fun. Go off the distance on the trail if you're going to go in the woods, but if you can hold it, wait till you get to the actual bathroom. It's better. Any other thing I can think of? If you have any questions, if there's anything bugging you, like that you're worried about or anything like that, please, in the comments section of this thing, ask any questions. I will either answer on the comment sections or I'll make another video if that's a bigger explanation. I'm more than happy to wanting to make this as comfortable as possible, as fun as possible. I want you going into this race confident. I want you to have a great experience. So if you're worried about anything, or if you have any questions you're not sure about, please ask right away. It's better to ask, and I will help you out. Chris will help you out. Tanya will help you out. Andy will help you out. All the Lafitte people are more than happy to help you with this race. So please ask. Otherwise, we're very excited about how this turnout is going to be, and we are so much looking forward to putting on this race. So thank you very much, and y'all have a great day.